49ers versus the Eagles. Both teams are 1-1. We are trying to recover from last week. What's the best word I can use? Flounder. Of a game that we gave away in overtime to a good defense that we played. We just had a bad coaching call that game to where we did not come out on top, and it costed us the game at the end in overtime. Pick six taken to the house. Very, very disappointing game. Very upset. Coach was very mad, angry at himself for not knowing what was going on, and just did not have a good game. Man.
Stream elements bot running emoji robot face.
That was just poor. That was poor on our part. Poor on our part. Very poor on our part. But we're gonna see if we can bounce back today, this week. Going up against the Eagles team. Of course, the Eagles have an awesome D-line. Pretty fair team, so we're gonna see what we can do. See if we can stick to the game plan, pound the ball, catch the secondary in bad situations, see if we can capitalize and just not turn the ball over. Man, I turned the ball over a lot last week. A lot. 4 times, matter of fact. 4 interceptions. Jimmy Garoppolo had a great game through the air, but I messed it up with 4 bad passes that I threw to interception. So that sucked. It was not a good game. Really was not a good game. So we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna see if we can bounce back on this one, and we'll go from there, good people. Let's go. So this game is underway. Like I said, let's see if we can cut down on turnovers. Ill-advised throws, bad decisions, reading the defense wrong. We just need to cut that out, man. We did not have a good game plan last week. We did not execute. We had a good game plan. We didn't execute. So we're going to see if we can change that this week and do a whole lot better. We're going to see. We're going to see.
Thanks, Coach. Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the San Francisco 49ers and the Philadelphia Eagles.
In the closing of the game, we didn't get the defense no time to rest, and it costed us. So we're going to see this week we can do a whole lot better.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Mike 56. Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Working from the gun. Wentz. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. They were ball hawks last week. They had a trio of interceptions on defense. In the first drive, they pick up right where they left off.
They're creating quite a reputation for themselves, aren't they? And sometimes what happens is, when they know that the defense can take the ball away, as they saw the previous week, now you try too hard to not let them take it away, and you force yourself into errors. They've intimidated them in a sense and gotten the ball from them.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
They go play action here on 1st down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here. That was like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Ain't no freaking way, bro. Wow, that's really the play they give him. Man, cut the foolishness out, man. Y'all cutting up, man.
3 interceptions, not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions quote-unquote go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals, and if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Watch the run, watch the run.
On 2nd and 15 now. Wentz toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Here we go, here
An extra DB for the 49ers now on third.
Rapid. Man 5-7. Mike 56. Mike 56.
Shotgun now for Wentz. And he comes back with one complete.
Good job,
And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will
man, y'all killed me with that interception, man.
Send out their punter now. The speedster
Great read. Y'all let that, man, get out of here.
And this ball's going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air. And that allows the punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
He's coming. We got double up.
They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. Showed a good move, but quickly corralled just beyond the 10-yard line. Nigel Bradham brings him down.
Stop blitzing me on that down.
We saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Here we go. Check 93.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
They'll run with Coleman on first down.
Oh, come on, Williams.
3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
That's
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Mike 53. Exit. Under 10. 10.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. With that last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that have ever played the game, but it's a significant achievement and a very, very solid career.
11.
Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time.
Oh, leave his hands, man.
It's called just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Ah, two bad drives. 2 horrible drives.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. We're scoreless after 1.
I got 83. Me. Double tight. Here we go. Waiting. Hey, we got tight left. Tight ends left.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
Get out of here,
They'll
man.
have a first down past the 40. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down.
Well, they put it all together on that one. Good vision, good blocking. A toss played to the left. How do you toss it?
Yeah, a toss is the underhand kind of egg toss. The pitch is kind of, if you're running the option, you pitch it end over end, correct?
Yeah, I agree
You're
totally.
the guy.
I agree totally. And in the NFL, we'll see a lot more tosses than pitches. Because if you're pitching it, you might lose your quarterback.
Absolutely. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Wentz now to throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. D. Ford able to get him for a loss of about 3. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
From midfield, here's Wentz. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
The Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Are you getting the head?
Firing quickly
job,
here,
boy.
that's complete. But he will not get away. He stopped short of the marker. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it on the first drive.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn it into first downs and hopefully points.
And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. Now this throw caught left side. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Good job, boy.
Deebo Samuel, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Good job, man. Good job, good job, good job.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down.
Check. 6-6. Pull it high. Switch. Black. Come on. Sunday.
Wentz now on first down. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. And that will be incomplete.
Nah.
Would have been a big
Yeah,
hitter if
nobody
they
on
had
the team
connected.
that can outrun
Instead,
nobody.
it's 2nd down.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Check 4. Two Jack. Check 43.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Good job, boy.
Nick Bosa able to take him down. It's a loss of 3.
2 sacks last week. Another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
Well, a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. The Eagles on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Now Wentz. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first.
Good play call. Good play call. Good response to the defense. Good defensive response, guys. We needed that. Needed that.
They had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack.
Play call.
Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
21.
To throw, it's Garoppolo.
Get the fuck out of there. Come on, man.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
God, that's not who I'm looking at. Get your head in the game, man.
Where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess.
God, that's not who I was looking at, dude.
And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Oh, my God, man.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone.
Every time, man. God, I had my eye with you, boy. And mashed the wrong button, killer. I wasn't even watching you, man. God, that's me. Oh my God, man.
And nowadays,
well,
make a greater impact at that position at receiver than ever before.
Brain farts, man. Freaking brain farts.
Elliott good with a PAT, and we are tied at 7.
Oh, boy.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Man, I keep putting the other team
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Second week, man. Second week. We just out here willy-nilly with the freaking ball.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 to score as they begin 1st and 10. The run there on first down, going to get them 5 up to the 30. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress.
Oh, good read, dude. Good read. That was a good read.
Intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4.
Good freaking read,
He had
man.
his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone.
God,
If they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Check 99. Check 99. Sunday.
To throw, it's Wentz. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
What?
Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal. You got a young quarterback. You know, maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
Wentz now on 3rd and goal. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
Another
Got
game.
the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Killing me,
I'm starting
man.
to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Well, the pressure
What are y'all doing up
goes
there?
down once more.
I know what it
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll start with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Here comes the 49ers punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. And it's 2nd down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now they'll run it on the toss. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach,
not doing good.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one taken from the 7. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Check. Fresno.
They will run it.
Oh, come on, dude.
Finding a lane, he barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll be 3rd down.
Here we go. That's 11. 93's the mic.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
Man. Getting double teaming, he's still getting off.
It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
And that kick will go out of bounds right at the 20-yard line.
Oh, we can't answer for that guy right there, boy. That dude is killing me, man.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we've got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Throwing middle.
Good sit down, boy.
And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. I think everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the first down. And to give this time to the tailback. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
82.
On 2nd and 9, Wentz. Going to throw right side here, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, These pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And they call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully
hey boy, you come on 73. You killing me over there, man.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
You gotta put your hands on somebody, bro. I see you running behind people more than anything, man.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Here we go. What do you need? 53. Mike. 3 buzz. 12.
Garoppolo looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down.
53. Mike, 53. You ain't going hot.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10.
Wow, bro, you freaking kidding me, Garoppolo.
Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his
Ooh, that was a good play call.
I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup
Boy, that was a good
quarterback.
play
That's
call.
who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
A big play there on the catch and run. 47 yards. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Come on, QB, come on.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Defense, let's go. Watch twist.
Throwing now is Wentz. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Right back to Coleman here on first down. The stop was made by Jannard Avery.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Coleman.
Ooh, boy.
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Here we go, here we go. Check 53, Mike. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. 25, check 25, check 25. No, 11. You go tight. You got tight. You got
On first down, it's Coleman. He's got the first down inside the 10. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Tevin Coleman, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to take it away.
Man.
This fielded at the 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it?
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Now a handoff here to his running back. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
This pass complete. Wins to Ertz. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Kill. Hey, empty.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders.
Get the... Man, come on, man.
Bring him down right at the 45.
There are a lot of different formulas to winning football, but one constant over the years, winning on 3rd down. That pickup there was big because they had struggled throughout this one.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
Get there, 41. Bro, you there.
Before getting it inside the 35. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
50. Here we go. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
He's back to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. 30. Past the 20. And into the end zone.
Good job, boy.
6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Charles, we've seen them target one of their main weapons time and time again. Maybe they went to that well too many times there.
Yeah, and it's so difficult to determine how many times is too many, because how many times have we seen a team go and play
Way to seal that game,
until
man.
they stop it,
God,
keep
bro.
going. Well, they got stopped on that one, and it cost them 6 points.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think
Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. D Ford in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
the amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Caught by the tight end, Ertz. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's fourth down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. To throw is Wentz. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Victory here for San Francisco.
We got
and you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Oh, without question. When you force
Oh,
4
interception
turnovers,
this week, man.
you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So for the 49ers, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll try again next week at home against Philadelphia.
Horrible, man.
That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Oh, that game. That was freaking pitiful, man. That game looked straight ass trash right there. Look at that, man. 93 rushing yards, 57 passing yards. Boy, that is pitiful, man. Pitiful, man. We managed to pull it off. Boy, that was, oh, boy.